charge of the transition. All sorts of interesting questions there.
How many special school districts are there currently in existence?
There are 14 special school districts currently in existence, including Memphis, which is like a special school district. And that's just, you know, that's a whole different presentation. Okay, so what if the systems merge? I'm thinking long term, because the litigation is going to happen, and all those things are going to be worked out, and it's either going to be that the systems merge, or that the Memphis City Schools dissolve and become the county system, and the county or some portion of the county creates a special school district. Maybe Germantown, maybe Collierville, maybe Germantown and Collierville, maybe all of current Shelby County schools. Those are the two likely outcomes here. Either a combined merged school system, or the current city schools operating as the county school system, the default system, and these sort of suburban districts operating as special school districts. The funding would be single source local funding in a merged district. That would have potential tax ramifications for both city and non-city residents. For city, it's possible. I'm not in the business of predicting what legislatures are going to do with your tax rates, but it's possible that the city could lower taxes because they would no longer have that obligation to pay the $85 million. However, the county commission has suggested that if that happens, they would raise countywide tax rates to make up that gap. In a merged system, you would have a reconstituted board that would look a lot like the county commission in terms of representation, meaning because 70% of the Shelby County is Memphis, you would have 70% representation on the new reconstituted board coming from Memphis. A lot of questions about impact on students' academic experience, student assignment, things like that. Those decisions will all be made by the reconstituted board. Same for non-instructional employees. Teachers are protected by state law. So teachers, it's a little more clear what's going to happen no matter what the outcome. Teachers are protected by state law. Finally, the final result, and this is getting to that second potential outcome, there is the potential, even if the systems merge, for an unmerger, the creation of these special school districts in whatever combination and with whatever boundaries. So those are sort of the long-term potential outcomes from this critical moment in the city's history and its educational history. I'm happy to stick around and answer questions, but I do want to be respectful of everybody's time, and I know Stephanie has a schedule to keep.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much for so much for being patient with us as we adjust the times. I am going to contact the CLE board in Nashville and see if they'll adjust the credit hours for us since we did stay longer than anticipated. I just have 3 quick announcements. First, for those that are interested, if you haven't spent enough time here already, we will be offering a guided tour of our historic building. It will be fairly brief, so that will begin immediately after I step off the stage. Meet Samantha and Gwen outside at the registration desk. Second, the University of Memphis Law Review will be publishing a symposium issue in conjunction with today's event. It will feature some of our speakers as authors and also articles on other topics dealing with Memphis and the law. It's supposed to be really great. We're counting on over 300 pages. And if you're interested in ordering a copy, if you don't already subscribe, there are forms at the registration booth for you to fill out. And finally, once again, let me remind you to turn in your CLE forms as you leave. There's a box on the floor over there, and I'll scoot this box closer to the exit. So please, please, please fill those out and turn them in. And on behalf of the University of Memphis Law Review and the School of Law, I would like to thank each of our speakers, each of you, our attendees, and everyone that contributed to making this event a success, including our sponsors. I hope you have enjoyed our program, and thank you so much for attending our symposium.